Hello, Stevie here, and this is another education system rant, sort of a rant, but the Asian education system needs to change. I made a rant about this 5 years ago, but it got so very few views, I need to explain it again. The way that the Asian education system abuses their children, is out of control. Eventually, when the special needs population grows, it's just going to cause there to be a shortage in Asian factory workers, a shortage in Asian workers in China, in India. And I forgot to mention India is also a civil criminal to their schools. They have stuff way too stressful there. I mean, it was in a book I read earlier on the channel. To ask me anything, it said that India has a lot of universities, the most of any country. But the way they run them is just out of control. The JEE exam, well, it's not the main college entrance exam, it's only for engineering. That needs to be changed. The Chinese Gaokao needs to be changed to like an SAT-like exam, or even less than that. The exams in South Korea need to change too. Basically, all these Asian exams need to go for high school graduation and college entrance. They just all need to go into the trash. They need to be replaced with easier ones. And school hours, well, they're not the worst. That's the least of the problems, the school hours, because the United States has some schools that run as long as they do. We need to get rid of those damn study camps in the night. The cramming camps in the night. Make those an optional thing. I'd recommend students just get rid of them. I'd recommend that we just have 6-hour school days. No homework after that. That's what I think it should be, with a 45-minute lunch break, and any amount of study halls unless you're taking more classes. During those times, we want to get more credits. Otherwise, study hall, free time. We need to do whatever it is to make education easier for these poor people in the East, in the Far East. And I know people say this sort of stuff makes them smarter. But it comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. Stress. Doesn't matter how smart these people in the Far East are. We need to focus on de-stressing the environment there. It's gonna get just worse as more special ed students enter the countries via birth, because genetics say that more special ed students are on the rise around the world. And this is the same thing I was thinking about with Kumon, is that it's not idealized for Americans, because they just can't handle the type of work that's put in there. I don't think anybody can handle it, actually. The Kumon Learning Center. Sure, they make great books and worksheets, but they don't make a great learning center. Anyway, I think whoever is responsible for the Gaokao and whatever exam is in South Korea, they should be locked up for good. Whoever's responsible for the education systems in India, China, Japan, and South Korea, lock them up in Slammer. These people are criminals who are in charge of their education systems there. I recommend all those people in those countries move the hell out of Asia. Go to Finland, United States, UK, those countries, and avoid the suffering. At least until my secure school program lands there, because that's another thing I'm going to do, is secure schools. It's an easy way to learn fast-paced stuff, meaning less work, while learning more efficiently. That's what we need to do. This stuff is just out of control, what's going on in the East. I mean, it's even out of control. The education system in the United States is even out of control. Just imagine what it's like in the Far East. This needs to change. I mean, they're expecting these people in South Korea to get 3 hours of sleep per night in order to get into university. And they say that 5 hours of sleep a night won't get you into any college. If I was there, I would get 10 hours of sleep and give myself some downtime. I would skip the cramming camps at night in high school. I would do a reasonable amount of homework. And that's what I suggest all you students in South Korea do too, is cut those classes at night. Do a reasonable, 30 minutes of homework or less, maybe even none, and get 9 hours of sleep per night, so that you can feel well rested. Everybody in Eastern Asia, you should do that. You should rise up against these leaders in the education system, because this is just out of control. We need to change. I don't know why Joe Biden isn't doing anything about it. I don't know why Obama didn't do anything about it. Why didn't any Democratic presidents in the United States do anything about this? They instead start thinking that this is a good thing, and that we should copy them. Why? This is just out of control. What these people think. They think that smartness is everything, and not stress. They don't think about the stress that it causes.